What's going on YouTube? This is Austin here from Austin and Dakota coming at you again with another video for you guys today. And today, welcome to Season 5, Episode 6, I believe, of Wrestling Talk. That's right, guys. This is the show where I talk about anything and everything professional wrestling. Today, I am going to be discussing, of course, the return of Bray Wyatt. Oh my goodness. Bray Wyatt coming back at Extreme Rules. Everyone was marking out. I hope you guys were marking out too when you guys were watching the show. I was as well. Absolutely great stuff. Bray Wyatt coming back. You see the Wyatt Six, like the whole characters and all that. Absolutely awesome stuff. It's great. I think it's great. For one, because Bray Wyatt is interesting. He's an interesting character. He's great on the mic. He's great in the ring. We should all know this. And if you watch SmackDown on Friday, it kind of ended in a cliffhanger. Now, my theory is it's gonna be Bray Wyatt versus Bray Wyatt. What I mean by that is it's going to be Bray Wyatt himself facing his inner demons. He's going to try to control his inner demons, but unfortunately I think the inner demons are just going to take hold of Wyatt and literally take control. I think they're going to take control. His demons are. Which, in my honest opinion, I think that's what's eventually going to happen. But I also read that Bray Wyatt's going to be, he was brought back as a babyface because there's not many credible challengers left for Roman Reigns' Universal Championship or the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Now, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, would it be really cool if his inner demons took over and then we get the match at Survivor Series? Bray Wyatt and his team versus the Bloodline, which is actually the plan, which I cannot wait to see what they do with it. I think it's going to be incredible to see Roman Reigns wrestle at Survivor Series against Bray Wyatt, somebody he's familiar with Bray Wyatt. If you don't know what I mean, well then, go watch some of his matches. Literally, go watch some of his matches, and yeah, you'll know. Excuse me. Now, in other wrestling news, what Rhea Ripley did to Beth Phoenix, oh my god, it was absolutely heinous. It was absolutely uncalled for. I think, in my opinion, we could see a match between Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix in the near future. I would love to see that. WWE, please, if you're watching this, make that happen. It's going to be cool to see what they do with this. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do with Rhea Ripley and Beth Phoenix, if they're even going to feud. I think that's why Edge was written off, so he can take care of Beth Phoenix. And he also got casted in Percy Jackson and the Olympians, a new series, I think, on Paramount. So congratulations to Edge. In other news, if you saw the masked version of Bray Wyatt, I'm reading an article right now. That masked character is being referred to as Uncle Howdy internally in WWE, so sorry about that. Gonna be very interesting to see how they take this Uncle Howdy character, which is gonna be actually gonna be incredible. It's gonna be very incredible to see how they do it with Bray Wyatt's character. So I've touched base on Bray Wyatt. I've touched base on the match at Survivor Series that we could see. Rhea Ripley versus Beth Phoenix. There is one other thing I want to touch on real quick. or a couple other things. If you saw this past Monday night on Raw, we saw the return of the OC, Gallows and Anderson. Absolutely awesomeness. I'm a huge Anderson and Gallows fan. I think you guys should know that. Absolutely awesomeness. I cannot wait to see what they do with this as well. They were going to do a like an 8-person tag. It was going to be the whole Judgment Day. So that'd be Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio to take on the OC and a mystery woman. They were going to do that for Crown Jewel, but the problem is Anderson is going to be in Japan. He's going to be working some Japan shows. So unfortunately, we're not going to get that at Crown Jewel. That's unfortunate. But we are hopefully going to get it at Survivor Series. Now, who do I think the mystery woman's going to be? I really don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that, how they're going to storyline it, how they're going to do anything with it. But we'll see what happens. One more piece of wrestling news. Orange Cassidy is the new AEW All-Atlantic Champion. For me, in my opinion, it was long overdue. It was long overdue for Orange Cassidy to be a champion in AEW, considering he's very, very talented in the ring. His match with Pac on Dynamite, freaking incredible. So I'm very, very curious to see what Orange Cassidy, or what AEW does with Orange Cassidy in the AEW All-Atlantic Championship going forward. And also, Best Friends also challenged the Death Triangle for a trios match for the trios titles next Tuesday on Dynamite. Now, in my opinion, it's going to be interesting to see how NXT fares against AEW, or how AEW is going to fare against NXT. Because not only is AEW Dynamite airing at the same time slot NXT is, but that's also happening the same night NXT's on. So it's going to be familiar to see who tunes out of NXT and who tunes into AEW. And it's going to be curious to see who tunes out of AEW and tunes into NXT. Few more things. I'm really, really excited for Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page. The AEW World Championship on the line in Mox's hometown of Ohio. It's going to be a real shame, though, if Mox loses to Hangman Page and loses the belt, especially in his hometown. That would be embarrassing. But you guys also got to remember that MJF has got the poker chip. If you missed All Out, he got the poker chip, which means he can cash that in at any time and get a title shot. So we'll see what happens. And that concludes this episode of Wrestling Talk. A lot of stuff to cover, man. Season 5 is drawing to a close, unfortunately. I believe next week will be the Season 5 finale of Wrestling Talk. But as long as I'm watching professional wrestling, Wrestling Talk is not going anywhere. I have some good things cooked up for Season 6. So stay tuned. The Season 5 finale will be next week. And the Season 6 premiere of Wrestling Talk is going to be just absolutely incredible. So thank you guys very much for watching Wrestling Talk. If you guys enjoyed, please comment, like, and subscribe down below. Please hit that bell for all notifications so that we don't miss any videos in the near future. I appreciate you guys' support very, very much. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time.